Welcome back, folks. Today we'll be showcasing another classic Filipino dish called Pinangat sa Kamatis, or fish simmered in tomatoes. That's right. Pinangat sa Kamatis is a classic Filipino dish that highlights the clean, comforting flavors of fresh fish simmered in a savory sour broth. This traditional recipe gently poaches the fish on a bed of native aromatics using natural sweet acidity of ripe tomatoes as the primary souring agent. A timeless staple of coastal home cooking, it delivers a deeply satisfying and nostalgic taste of everyday regional cuisine. So folks, if you want to learn how to make this Pinangat sa Kamatis, well, stick around and I'll show you how to make them. So let's get started. Alright folks, for our ingredients, we'll be using some ginger, some garlic, onion, and of course tomatoes as part of the key ingredient for this dish. We'll use some salt and pepper, a little bit of oil. I'm using olive oil in this case. And also fish sauce, another key ingredient. And for our souring agent, I'll be using some tamarind soup mix here. If you have access to kamyas, you can use kamyas, calamansi, lemons, whatever floats your boat. Alright? And of course, our main ingredient here will be a goby fish. It's about a pound of goby fish, or talimusa in Tagalog. So there you have it. Let's do this. Alright folks, let's get started here. What we have here is a pot of boiling water. Now for this dish, we need a little amount of water here. We need to capture, or we want to capture the flavor of the fish, and of course the tomatoes. Hence the kinamatisan, or stewed in tomatoes dish, this fish. So I start off with the boiling water here. Then I'm gonna add our ingredients, starting with the garlic, tomatoes, onions, and of course a little bit of ginger here. All right, we're gonna boil them to death. We're gonna boil them up until it softens, all right? Until we get the consistency, the mushy consistency of the tomatoes, and then we'll add the fish. It's simple, fast recipe, folks. So I'll show you what it looks like when we come back. All right, folks, let's go back here. Check back on our boiling tomatoes here. See, that's the consistency we want. All right, and folks, as you can see, this is 4 quarts of pot that I'm using here, and I put about half a quart of water here. All right, just to submerge the tomatoes, as you can see here. All right, now we're ready to flavor this up. We're gonna use some Thai chili peppers here. All right. Let's put back our temperature to medium-high heat. I'm gonna use a little bit of olive oil here, just to give that sheen or shine to our dish here. All right, not too much. All right. Some fish sauce. Sour and salty flavor. A little bit of fish sauce there. I'll say 3 to 4 teaspoons of fish sauce. We'll add in our souring agent. Our souring agent here is the tamarind soup mix. I'm using probably half a pack of that tamarind soup mix here. I want mine on the sour side here. It's totally up to you, folks. All right. want to use a little bit of salt here. Not too much because we already added some fish sauce in here, remember? And some fresh ground black pepper. If there's more. All right. Before we drop in our fish, let's give this thing a taste. See where we at. That way we know. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love that. Woo! Ah! The sourness, bit of saltiness to it. And now we're ready to drop in our goby fish. You're probably wondering where I get my goby fish considering I live here in the US. Folks, goby fish or talimusak in Tagalog, you can find them on your local Asian grocery stores. They call them goby fish, G-O-B-Y. They come fresh frozen. This is about a pound. Product of Vietnam. Let's drop those in and arrange them properly here. All right. Okay. The way you prepare them though is to massage them with coarse salt because they have a slime on them. This type of fish kind of have a slime, so you gotta remove that slime, and pretty much it. Rinse and repeat until you got that get rid of the slime that they have on them. From here, folks, we're just gonna wait until our fish cook here. How do you know when it's cooked? When their eyes turn white. That's when you know. All right. Probably cover this up in give it about 2-3 minutes, and we'll come back. All right. All right, folks. Let's go back here. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Give this a final taste. See where we at. Yummy. All right, folks, there you have it. Our pinangat na isda sa kamatis, or fish simmered in tomatoes. I thank you for watching, and until we cook again.